So good.
You know what? It's delicious.
We have found this cafe right next to these amazing Aztec ruins. The ruins are actually closed right now, but we are able to have a drink and overlook it. It's absolutely amazing. We've been in Mexico City a few weeks, but we've kind of used this opportunity to just get some stuff done. I've gone to the dentist a few times, we've gotten some work done, and really we've just enjoyed walking around the city. It is gorgeous. I had no idea what to expect. And now that we're here, it's like, I think one of the cities I could most imagine myself living in. Unfortunately, while we were here, the microphone input on our camera broke, so hopefully this audio quality is okay. We weren't even gonna film anything because the microphone input was broken, but we figured it's such a beautiful city, we might as well try to show you a few things.
The first thing that surprised us were these massive Aztec ruins of the Templo Mayor, the Greater Temple, which was once the main temple of the Aztecs in their capital city, which is now Mexico City.
You really see the history nested on top of each other. So you see like the history from the Aztecs in the 1300s, you see the history from the Spanish in like the 1600s, and you see more like modern history happening now.
This was once the center of an Aztec city home to more than 200,000 people. When the Spanish came, they destroyed the temple and decided to build a very large cathedral right next to it, the Metropolitan Cathedral. While the ruins weren't open during our visit, the cathedral was, and I have to say, it was pretty impressive. Construction on the cathedral started in the 1500s, but it actually took about 250 years to complete. Like the rest of Mexico City, the cathedral is slowly sinking, and conservation efforts are underway to save it.
We are here in Mexico City in Centro. It is the historic district here in Mexico City. It contains all of the historical buildings. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the huge ornament behind us, but this place is all decked out for the holidays. If that's important to you, we highly recommend that you come down and check out Mexico City. It's a great place to be for the holiday season. Mexico City is a sprawling, huge city. It's also very highly elevated. The air is a little thinner. Like, gotta be at the top of your list of like livable, walkable, beautiful cities. We highly recommend that you check out El Moro. The hot chocolate here is next level. We're not necessarily hot chocolate people, but when you're in Mexico, you kind of have to be because it's extraordinary. There's a lot of El Moros here in Mexico City. It is an institution. The hot chocolate and churros, it's the killer combination.
So we've been to a couple of these at this point, and we have to definitively say that this one, which is the original one, opened in 1935. Wow, is the best one. It's actually just the best one. We have these like amazing hand-painted tiles here. Like the churros just taste better here. The employees wear the cutest uniforms I've ever seen in my whole life. The setting is just perfect, and their hot chocolate is incredible. They froth it up so you have this like amazing texture on top. We usually get the francés, which has like a little bit of vanilla in there, and recently I've been getting the one that also has a shot of coffee. It actually doesn't taste like coffee at all, but it just makes that like chocolate flavor feel so much richer. It's so good. Churros are normally like this long, and I like them, they're good, but we've decided that the mini churros are actually like the best. Maybe it's because like you get more fried stuff and more like cinnamon sugary goodness, but so good. With a little bit of condensed milk on the side. It's perfect. We've come here like too much. There's like spices in there too. It's so good. So good. Look at that. It's like soft on the inside and crispy on the outside. We ordered it with a side of condensed milk. And at first we only ordered these covered in sugar. And then we realized to ask for it also with cinnamon. Game changer. This is truly one of those experiences where you don't want to think about how much sugar you've actually consumed, because after you're done, like, that's how much is left at the bottom. We've had a lot on it, and we've been dipping it in the condensed milk. Also dip it in the hot chocolate, obviously. Duh. Very good. Very, very good.
And if you believe there's always room for more tacos like we do, then we have the perfect place for you. Also located right in the middle of Centro is one of the best and cheapest eats you can find in the historic district. Tacos de Canasta Los Especiales. It's a no-frills place where you can get 7 peso tacos. You tell the guy at the front how many tacos you want, you pay, he gives you a little chip with the number of tacos printed on it, and then you hand it over to the taco man. You can take your tacos to go, or you can head to the back of the store where you can grab a ledge and eat standing up.
So these are tacos de canasta, and these are pretty famous ones. They're right in the historic district. They're very close to the main square. And tacos de canasta mean tacos of the basket. Usually you can find them sold on the street, and they're like 5 pesos a taco. These are more expensive because of their location. They're 7 pesos per taco. But if you can see the size of this, it's like the size of 2 tacos. They give you a heaping portion of guacamole, a heaping portion of vegetables. So we ordered 3 tacos here. It's 21 pesos.
So I'm gonna try one of these tacos. It's so good. The tortillas are soaked in, like, presumably, you know, the juices of the meat. It's really spicy. It's really good. So flavorful. For 7 pesos, this is such a good deal. That portion of guacamole right there, if you go to Chipotle in the United States, that's a lot of money. I cannot recommend this enough. I wanna eat this every day. I probably shouldn't, because I doubt that this is good for you, but it's delicious. It's delicious.
Just a short taxi ride away is our favorite place to take an after-meal walk and get some fresh air. So we made it over to Hippodroma kind of area. There's these 2 pretty big parks, not the biggest park in Mexico City, but right in the middle of Roma, Condesa, and Hippodroma, which is probably our favorite place to hang out in the entire city that we've seen. There's this is a massive city.
Yeah.
But this area is just full of people walking their dogs. There's a giant dog park here, families. It's quiet, lots of really, really cute cafes. It's just so green. You don't feel like you're in a city anymore.
This is my favorite spot here in Mexico City from the ones we've seen. And that's saying a lot, because there are a lot of awesome spots here in Mexico City. I mean, the parks, the coffee shops, everyone is just so super chill. It's spread out so you can feel comfortable, super walkable. Everything is clean. This is really, really nice.
So one of the cool things we really like too, and this is found kind of throughout Mexico City, are these pedestrian walkways. So you have one direction of traffic going that way, the other direction of traffic going this way, and in the middle, this is only for pedestrians, and it's flanked by beautiful greenery on either side. So you can we've walked miles in the city, and you feel like you're walking through a park the entire time. It's really cool. I don't know why they don't have it in more cities.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next Friday.
Is his head really that big?